At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Bisons of Virginia Beach. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Side hauled in by Dobbs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now back to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Dobbs goes in motion. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. In motion left goes Watson. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
On 9-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 6.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd and down.
They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
The score, Packers 7, Bisons 0. Anders Carlson to kick off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 3. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Hands it off out of the gun. Taking it right down Broadway. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a touchdown. A big play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a 1st down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll find Jones again, complete. These two teams all tied after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. All right.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 94 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Right back to... And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Packers pick it up. 2nd time in his first half now, Charles, and he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Again, 11 on the play. 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. In motion right comes Reed. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jaden Reed with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bison 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
3rd down and 6.
Good night.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run here with Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They snap it to Fields. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander down the left sideline. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Carlson for the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go.
Here is 3rd down and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
EQ! Mayday! Go!
On 1st down, it's Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Don't jump. Ready? March right.
Off play action. Fields. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go, son.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go, son.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Hey, Karen. Son.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go, son.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Karen.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here. So how did... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bisons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll send Watson in motion right. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
And the Packer first down.
That's complete to Wicks.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
In motion left goes Watson. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson on for the extra point.
And the lead is now 13.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Down the left sideline.
And touchdown! A great play there. 48 yards.
And the Bisons are back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw.
As the crossing route and hits Watson.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
In motion right goes Reed. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
2nd and 16.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. On second down, Jacobs. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Packers.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And now an audible here into something else.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. How about this defense? For a 3rd straight play, he's going nowhere. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Here we go, Scott.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Back.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Virginia Beach. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now Fields.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Now 1st and goal.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll come out in the pistol.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Justin Fields.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Bisons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script.
It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game?
go.